Welcome back to Dreamcatcher. So we were discussing human health and disease. Now we are going to do or study helminth disease. Helminth disease is divided into two types, ascariasis and elephantiasis. In ascariasis, it is caused by ascaris, and elephantiasis is called by Wuchereria. Okay. W. Bancrofti and W. Malay. Then I'll talk about ascaris. Ascaris is an intestine caused by an intestine parasite. Then the symptoms are internal bleeding, muscular pain, fever, anemia, etc. Just you have to note that the internal bleeding, it's there for ascariasis. The eggs of parasite are excreted along with the feces to soil and water. And that is why our parents used to say that never eat the soil while we are playing. Okay, when we are small, we used to play in the sand, right? But they'll say never have that, and that is because of this. The eggs of the parasite are excreted along with the feces to the soil. To talk about elephantiasis, it's caused by bites from a female mosquito vector. So the genital organs are affected. Yeah, that's it. The chronic inflammation of the organs. Yeah, that is a symptom. The next is fungal disease. This is caused by humans as a result of infection by fungi. In ringworm, it's ringworm. Okay, symptoms are dry, scaly portions in the skin, nails, and scalps. The disease may be worst during the heat and moisture. Okay, then some of the causative pathogen are trichophyton, epidermophyton, and microsporum. The ringworm, it's a contagious fungal disease which can be spread by skin contact. Okay, intense or itching is there. It's acquired from the towels or comb of an infected person. Yes, our parents or the elders at a home used to say that bath twice a day. For what? We have to say that it's because of personal hygiene. Not only personal hygiene, public hygiene is also important. So, public hygiene means giving vaccines and immunization on correct time so that the whole public will be safe from that disease. Then we can prevention and control, which can eradicate dengue and chikungunya. Then the consumption of clean drinking water, food, vegetables, fruits are very important. Just think that any person in your class is infected with a disease, and the person sitting near her might not have that disease, even though it is an infectious disease. You might wonder what is the reason behind this. The reason is the immunity power. It can be divided into many types. So, the first thing you have to know is that the study of immunity is known as immunology. It's an ability to protect against all type of foreign bodies. And the first one is the natural immunity or the innate immunity. It's born with us. Okay. Then it will be there for throughout our lifetime. Okay. And the next one is acquired. Acquired means it's the The immunity that we received, that is what processed outside our body and which we get after our birth. Okay, then we'll talk about in detail. First is the natural immunity. Natural immunity is 4 types. Physical means the skin and mucus. The skin protects us, right? The skin protects us from the external body, from the external pathogen and all. The next is physiology. Physiology means the acid in our body which kill the microorganism. The saliva contains lysozyme which kill the microorganism. The third one is cellular, which include leukocyte, monocyte. I think you have learned in the previous year about WBC. Yes, that's it. The fourth one is cytokinin. Cytokine. Cytokinin is what? It's regarding the plants. It's cytokine. You have to learn about interference. So what is interference? The virus infected cells secrete a protein and this is called interference. The virus infected cells produce a protein called interference. It protects the non-infected cell from viral infection. Virus infected cells secrete a protein called interference which protect the non-infected cell from viral infection. The next is acquired. Acquired means it's a pathogen specific. Pathogen specific means many of our parents used Covishield to protect from COVID. Yes, you have to know is that Covishield protect only us from COVID, not from smallpox. So it is specific. The next is memory based. First, an organism first our body encountered with a pathogen for the first time. For the first time, it produces a response known as primary response. I'll tell that once more. An organism affects our body for the first time and our body responds back and this is called primary response. Okay. Then some pathogen comes again. Okay, that's when our cell remember about the same. Yeah, the cell remembers and he'll think, oh, this is the one which came before. And he will have another response called secondary response. And that is what all the vaccines do. Vaccines always contain dead or intensity less pathogens are injected in our body so that our body itself make a response to it, so that the next time when we are really affected with the COVID, the intensity would be very low. Okay, so are you bored with all these things or are you very interested? But now it's time to ask few questions. Okay. First question. Identify the disease shown in page number 149, figure 8.2 and write the causative organism of the disease. I'll tell that it is elephantiasis, caused by Wuchereria bancrofti. Okay. There will be another question in 2017, which was asked in 2017, but I haven't said that point. I'll tell that. The glycoprotein produced by cell against viral infections is called, I have said that term before, it's interference. Okay. Then name 2 protozoan disease, its causative organism and name 2 symptoms. 2 protozoans. So the first one is malaria, and second one is amoebiasis. So you have to tell that in detail. And yeah, that's it. Yes, we will continue with this. Humoral. It's divided into two, antibody mediated. Second one is B lymphocyte and T lymphocyte. There are different types of antibody: IgA, IgG, IgM, IgE. IgA is present in colostrum, which is the first milk produced by the mother after parturition. Antibody molecule have 4 peptide chain, 2 small, that is light chain, and 2 longer, that is heavy chain. It's arranged in Y structure and the bond is disulfide bond. Okay. And you have to learn that acquired immunity and about the antibody molecules, structure of the antibody molecules very much, because that is that important. Okay, but now we are going to learn about AIDS. AIDS means the full form is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. The pathogen is HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. The transmission is through the contaminated blood, the sexual contact with the infected person, sharing the infected needles. Fourth one, infected mother to the child through placenta. And AIDS, to talk about AIDS, it's not that problemsome, and December 1 is celebrated as AIDS Day. Okay, and we can test the presence of AIDS through ELISA. ELISA means enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. The treatment of AIDS with antiretroviral drugs is only partially effective. And what I meant is that it is a non-curable disease. Yeah, so AIDS has no cure. The only thing is prevention. Prevention is the best option. However, HIV infection more often spread due to conscious behavior pattern and is not something that happen like pneumonia or typhoid. Okay, so the only excuse may be in ignorance. The only excuse is ignorance, and it has been rightly said, don't die of ignorance. In our country, the National AIDS Control Organization NACO and other non-governmental organization NGO are doing a lot to educate people about AIDS. So, infections with AIDS or having AIDS, infection with HIV or having AIDS is something that should not be hidden, since the infection may spread to many more people. So HIV or AIDS infected people need help and sympathy instead of being stunned by the society. Okay. So yeah, that's it. So I'll ask you some questions again. 2018 exam. Innate immunity is accomplished by providing different type of barrier to the entry of the foreign agent in our body. Name the barriers. There are 4 barriers. You should mention all those 4. Okay. The next question. Vaccines are given to children at various stages of their development. First question. What is meant by vaccine? I'll say that vaccine are a preparation of antigenic protein of pathogen or inactivated or weakened pathogen. Okay. Vaccines are a preparation of antigenic proteins of pathogen or inactivated pathogen. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day.